All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. Today will be my manga haul for August. August? Yeah, August, because it's September. Um, for August. Okay, first I want to start off by saying to everyone on Instagram, and here as well, I've been super unmotivated, so I do apologize. I am bringing it back though. I'm ready to get back in the thing. I think August really just wore me out doing 2 videos a week, so I'm back to doing 1. And I am trying to get my schedule back in order. It's back in school time, so kids and everything, it's just a lot. So I do apologize, but I am ready to try to figure my way around this and get back into everything. So hopefully you guys can forgive me. So let's go ahead and start. First, let's do the 3 that everyone got this month. Last month. I have Demon Slayer volume 23. This was the last volume in the series. I also was able to get Jujutsu Kaisen volume 11. This was a good volume. I really enjoyed it. And then I also got The Promised Neverland volume 20, and this is the last book in the series too. I mean, if we can even call it that, but go off, sis. So those are the first 3. Everything came out on August 3rd, literally everything. It was ridiculous, but I was able to grab those. I enjoyed the ending of Demon Slayer. I didn't enjoy the time skip portion, if you know what I'm talking about. I was just okay, you're not giving what you were supposed to give. I didn't need that. So yeah, that was a thing. And then Jujutsu Kaisen volume 11, I will continue to praise Jujutsu Kaisen as long as it's really good, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to keep enjoying it until it doesn't meet my expectations. And then I read The Promised Neverland. Next, I bought Skip and Loafer. Shout out to Marg Reads Manga. I don't read things like this. I don't. But Marg is having a book club, and this is one of the books that is in the book club. And I figure I will go ahead and give it a try, and everything. Marg is super amazing. I literally love her content and everything, and I love watching her. If you haven't seen any reading sprints that she does on Instagram, you should check it out. They just go on, they read, they talk to each other. She's building a really good community, and I enjoy that to death. So shout out to Marg. I'm gonna read Skip and Loafer. It's a choice that I'm making, and I'm making this choice, and I'm gonna do it. Okay. All right. All right. Next, I have Saint Young Men volume 6. I haven't read this yet. This is a comedy manga, I believe, and it is about Jesus and Buddha living together. So I just thought that was a really cool just thing that someone thought of or whatever. And I'm yeah, let's read this. Let's grab it all. Let's read it. You don't see a lot of people with it, and I'm just I'm here for it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Next, so we're gonna start with this stuff. This is from, I have a local comic shop called A to Z Comics in Westland, Michigan. Shout out to A to Z. Shout out to my girl Heba. And I went there and I picked up some manga. Maybe I grabbed it somewhere else. I'm ahead of myself. But I picked up some manga or whatever, and I'm happy that I was able to grab all of these. They had their birthday sale going on, so everything was like a lot cheaper. I can't even tell you how much I got these for, but I can let you know it wasn't anywhere near retail price. So I'll show them one by one. I got 7 Deadly Sins. We have volume 16, volume 17, volume 18, volume 19, and volume 20. 7 Deadly Sins is a really good shonen, at least in my opinion, at least the manga is. And it's up in like, I believe the ending is like 42. So I just wanted to be able to like start collecting that slowly. I don't want to like have to really search for like volume 31, like, you know, when it gets really hard and everyone is like, I don't want to do that. Like, I just want to be able to grab them. So it was really nice to go on their birthday sale and grab everything, at least far as up to 20. I have 1 through 15 right now. So I have to like reorganize my shelves because I now have a lot. So I have to reorganize my shelves and everything, but to be able to grab those was a really good thing and for really cheap. So for sure, if you have a local if you have a local comic book shop, make sure you go and check there because they might have manga that you've been looking for forever and just was able to snag up. Next on the list, we have Oposums. This is volume 4. And then we also have volume 5 of Oposums and volume 6 as well. I believe this goes past 6. I am just like really excited to read this. It's a sci-fi story, so I'm just ready to like dive into it and get into it. I heard that it was really, really good. I hope y'all don't hear that. I heard that it was really, really good. So I'm just excited to read it and everything as well. I've been reading Gangsta right now. Shout out to Bald-Headed Senpai. She got me reading Gangsta. Like I said, I kind of been unmotivated to do anything, so I haven't read like a lot. I read books 1 and 2, and I have all 8 right now. At least that's 8 is what's out. I think she told me that it wasn't finished. So I read 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure 3 is where it's going to pick up at. Not to say that it wasn't good. I really like. It's another time. That's another time. I'm going to do a review on it. Next, I have It Invaded. This is volume 2. Again, Marg is doing a book club, and she has volume 1 in the book club for the month of September. This is a good series. I haven't read volume 1. I watched the show, right up my alley when it comes to like detective work and everything. Marg thinks that the first volume is about race cars, which I find hilarious because she has no idea like what it's really about, which is great because I'm so excited for her to read it and be like, oh my God, like I didn't know, like, yeah, baby, this is it. So yeah. Next, I have To Your Eternity. This is volume 2. Yeah, volume 2. I'm collecting this really slowly. I heard a lot of people say that it fell off after a time skip that happened. So I'm just gonna collect it slowly and read it when I'm ready to read it. That way I'm not too influenced not to not get it. And also we have volume 3 of Ajin. This is also a Netflix series, but I heard Netflix kind of goes on its own separate thing after a while. But I haven't started reading it yet. It's up there on my list, and I'm really excited to read it. I just have so much stuff that I want to read before Ajin. Like I want to finish Gangsta, then I want to read Doro Hidoro, and I for sure want to read Radiant. And Arslan is continuing to come out, so definitely want to read Arslan. Like that's going to be top priority now that like my other go-tos like Promised Neverland and Demon Slayer are done. So Arslan for sure would be top priority along with My Hero, even though I want to read it from the beginning again and start over. So yeah. Next we have the big boy. This is Berserk volume 8. Came out at the end of the month. Again, all my Berserks are still sealed. I am waiting to read them. I don't know why I'm waiting to read them, but I'm waiting to read them. Everyone is like, you need to read, like, you need, read it. So I'm like, okay, but I just want to wait. I don't know what I'm waiting for, because now that it's 8 volumes out, it's a decent amount to last me for a while, and then make some videos on as well. But I don't know. I'm waiting for something, I guess. So yeah. Then we have Shaman King. This is the 3-in-1. I believe this is the 4th one. And we have 10, 11, and 12. Yeah, it's the 4th one. Again, Shaman King was a really old shonen that actually got a Netflix adaptation, I believe. And I heard that it was really good so far. At least the animation is really nice. So it's just a reboot. So I'm ready to start like getting into Shaman King as well. I know that it was a start for a lot of people. Not for me, but I mean, it is what it is. Next, I have My Hero Academia. This is volume 29. This was the last one in the store, and I was like, yoink, like, I had to hurry up and grab it. Like, I wasn't expecting, I mean, like, I know people like My Hero, but I wasn't expecting to grab the last volume. Like, that was nuts, because I don't know, it's just other stuff out here. So I thought people would be grabbing some other stuff. Like, go grab some other stuff. Period! Next, I have Ooblette. This is volume 0. And I also was able to get volume 1 as well. This gives like Berserk vibes. And I believe that it is finished or close to being finished. Or I know that some people say like at a certain point, Berserk just goes off the rails. And I think they say that Ooblette just continues to like stay good and doesn't go off the rails. They aren't the same thing, obviously, but Berserk is Berserk, but I heard that Ooblette was really, really good as well. So I'm collecting those, starting to collect those, and just to see how that go. Next, we have the best series of all time, Fullmetal Alchemist. We have my boy Greed on the cover. This is volume 14 of the hardcovers. Really nice pages. I love that they do this like see-through paper in the beginning, again with Greed. The pages are really nice. The art is really nice. I love her work. And she's also the one who's working on the Heroic Legend of Arslan as well. So for sure, check her out if you haven't. Next on the list, we have Chainsaw Man volume 6. I haven't started reading Chainsaw Man. I'm kind of waiting for the hype to go away so I can start reading it, because y'all are annoying. And I said what I said.
Said what I said, and I'm not changing on it, okay?
Also, we have Oposums. This is volume 1. I have everything up to 5, I believe. Oh, 6, I'm sorry. So yeah, this is volume 1. So again, a sci-fi story that I'm excited to read. And then we also have Parasite, volume 5. I really like the art on this cover. It's really nice. Sorry, my dog is being my dog. I really like the art on Parasite. I really like the story of Parasite as well. And so I'm just ready to like read it. But like I said, it's just so much stuff, y'all. Like, it's so much stuff. Also on my list, we have Ragna Crimson. This is volume 3. The Manga Sloth said that this is really good. It's not as good as Arslan, but he said that this is really good. And my friend also is really enjoying this series. And again, this art on this cover it's pretty nice. So I'm ready to read this as well. It's only 3 volumes out, so I'm catching up slowly. Once I finish Gangsta, once I get into the groove of reading in my schedule, I typically kind of like fly through mangas. So I'm just trying to get there. It's hard right now, but I'm trying to get there. Where is fork? I don't have. I tricked myself. Wow. Wow. Such a sad time, because I played myself. Next on my list, we have volumes 2 and volume 3 of Oposums. So then that completes my set of 1 through 6 so far. I'm not going to continue saying that it's a good sci-fi series. You get the point, baby. You get the point. Next, we have volume 15 of Sarah for the End, which was extremely hard to find. So I was able to get this when I went out of town. If you haven't seen my Shop With Me video, this was one of my grabs. Also, volumes 2 and 3 of Oposums, I was able to get from a Discord that I'm in from, her name's Courtney. She works at the Barnes & Noble that I go to. She has a Discord, and I was able to get it from one of her friends who was super nice. and a reasonable price as well. So thank you, I appreciate it. On the list, we have Bungo no Stray Dogs. This is Beast. This is the first volume that came out, and I believe that is a retelling, but on the opposite side, and it's to make the heroes of Manga no Stray Dogs look like villains. So I'm really interested to see how this goes as well. Next, we have one of, I feel like, going to be the best series of all time, Radiant. I cannot stop talking about this series, and I only read the first volume. I'm so excited to read the rest, and which that would be what I read after Gangsta. Next, the series that I just played myself on, and which I'm really upset about because now I have to really search. I have volume 16 and volume 17. Did I say that in order right? Yes, 16 and 17 of Bungo no Stray Dogs. I thought I had 1 through 15, and I think, well, it's not even a thing. I don't have volume 15, and it is going to bother me to all hell to see 1 through 14, 16, 17. Like, I hate stuff like that. So I have to go ahead and find volume 15, and then I'll be set. So just know that that's coming at some point. Next, I have Die Dark. This is volumes 1 and volume 2. These are the only volumes that are out right now. This is by the same creator who made Dorohedoro. So if you like that series, then I'm pretty sure that you'll like this as well. At least that's what Cassie tells me. And Cassie hasn't been wrong. So go off, queen. Do what you gotta do. So I just grabbed those because she said that the was by the same creator, and I'll most likely probably like it as well. So yeah. Next, we have another series that I haven't started yet. This is Zom 100. This is volume 3. I was listening to Dad Needs to Talk, and he talked about Zom 100, which I kind of like skipped over, like if he was talking about any spoiler parts, but he likes the series. He thinks it's kind of funny, and he likes like where it's going so far. And I like talking to him, so I'm taking his word for it as well. I really enjoy like all the creators that I've been talking to and like everything. So I feel so bad that I just been so distant from social media and everything. It's just been kind of draining. So, but I'm getting back into it. I promise. I'm back. And then to that one sub who sub and then unsub and then sub and unsub, I know you're doing it. I'm watching you. You're not hurting me, but I know you're doing it. I'm watching. Go off, do what you want to do. Have some fun here. You know, you want to sub, unsub, like, dislike. Do you, boo. Whatever gets you going. But it's all right. It's cool. Next, lastly on my list, it is a 4-part series. I'm sorry if literally my balls were in your face. I deeply apologize. It's a 4-part series, so I was able to get volumes 1 of Elfen Lied used, volume 2 of Elfen Lied used, and volume 3 of Elfen Lied used for $20. So I was like, yoink, like gotta grab this. It's a classic, so I hear. I read like a couple pages, immediately was popping off, so I was like, I'm gonna save you for later because I know you're gonna be good. And then I also was able to grab the last omnibus for Elfen Lied, which is volume 4. So that's everything. I literally blow myself away every time I think about everything that I bought for the month, because I never think that I buy this much, and then I buy this much. In my life, I'm one syllable away from creating Chunky Boy Reads Manga. And make that into OnlyFans, okay? Because my life is just in shambles right now. It's just back to school and everything. Everything's just crazy right now. And then my car, like, ugh. I want to like sit down and like really talk to you all. I don't know if I need to do a live or something where I can just like sit and talk to y'all, because it would be amazing. But let me know what you think. However, one more thing.
One eternity later.
I'm back. Sorry. I'm annoying. If you haven't picked up already, I'm annoying. And I want to be. Okay, last thing on my list I didn't buy these, but my posters from Net Network came in, so I'm super excited to have these. I really appreciate her. I have to resend her gift, well, her prize that she won. For some reason it came back, whatever, it's none of y'all business, I'm sorry. But her posters came in, so I'm super excited. So I just want to say thank you so much, Ned. I really appreciate this. There's also some other stuff that I want to talk to some other creators about. So just look out for me, because you'll probably be getting a message or something from me, because I want to do something. But yeah, thank you. And I just want to say, check out her channel, check out all the other creators that I mentioned in this video. Dad Needs to Talk, Mark Reads Manga, Kazi, Baldheaded Senpai, just Queen D. I'm always going to mention her because she's amazing. Even if I didn't mention her, she's so amazing. And there's so many other creators. Okay, I'm done because I always do this. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.